Hello friends, I welcome you all to the next lecture of the subject Infrastructure Engineering and Construction Techniques. So, from last 2 to 3 lectures, we had gone through the various methods that are used for tunnel excavation and construction. Those methods include needle beam method, which is popularly known as NBM, and tunnel boring machine, that is TBM. So, in this lecture, we are going to discuss about the next method of tunnel excavation and construction, that is earth pressure balance method, which is popularly known as EPMB. So, this earth pressure balance method is also known as a shields, or it's also known as a tunnel boring machines, and these are used in excavating and advancing tunnels through any type of soft ground or soil condition, particularly below the water table. So, we had a discussion about the various methods, and those methods are applicable for the normal soil conditions. But this method, that is earth pressure balance method, is suitable where there is a presence of water table below the ground. So, the earth pressure balance machines are commonly used in excavation and driving of railway tunnels and highway tunnels. It can also be used for metropolitan subway systems and other civil work projects that require tunneling in soft soil, and generally when there is a water table below the ground. If you see the principle of this method, the excavated soil or muck itself is used to provide continuous support to the tunnel face by balancing earth pressure against the forward pressure of the machine. So, in tunnel boring machine, the excavated soil is not used for supporting the tunnel. But in earth pressure balance method, whatever the soil that we have excavated or whatever the muck that we have excavated, that is used for a continuous support to the tunnel perimeter, and thereby it balances the earth pressure against the forward pressure of the machine. As the shield advances at the face, the cutter head on the tunnel boring machine rotates through the earth, and the excavated soil is then mixed together with special foam material that actually alter its viscosity or thickness and transforms it into a flowing material. So, whatever the muck or excavated soil is there, that is excavated by the cutter head, that soil or that muck is mixed with a special foaming material so that its viscosity or the thickness can be altered, and by altering the viscosity, this material is transformed into a flowing material, and this flowing material is used as a support system for the tunnel perimeter. The use of this foaming agent to break down muck into liquefied form provides some obvious benefits. This much is then stored and controlled in a pressurized chamber which is located inside the cutter head and is used to apply support and balance pressure to the tunnel face during the excavation process. So, this is the principle of earth pressure balance method. The foam will act as a lubricant, and that conditions the soil to a suitable fluidity. In effect, it reduces the risk of clogging in the pressurized chamber head or muck storage area. So, when there is a increase in viscosity or when that foam agent is added to the soil or muck, then there is increase in the fluidity, and because of which there is reduction in the risk of the material that can be clogged in a pressurized chamber. So such type of risk can be eliminated by using a foam as a lubricant. After this, there is a use of screw conveyor. So this screw conveyor removes excess fluidized muck in controlled volume from behind the cutter head with and in front of the pressure bulkhead, and the synchronizing of the screw conveyor with the actual speed of the tunnel boring machine, that is TBM, and equalizing the actual volume of soil traveling into and out of the machine establishes earth pressure balance during excavation, and thereby it reduces the risk of surface ground settlement. If we see the various equipment that are used for this method, that is earth pressure balance method, so it includes bentonite pump, a conveyor belt, a cutter head, jacking frame, a screw conveyors, and tunnel boring machines. A variety of advantages are offered by this earth pressure balance method, and advantages include it can be applied to soft ground, which is subaqueous tunneling. As we are using only a foaming agent, therefore no chemical contamination in this method. As the foaming agent and muck, that is removed or excavated soil, is added into a foaming material and which is applied to the tunnel perimeter, therefore there is no danger of roof fall, and because of which there is no danger to the workforce. The another advantage includes it occupies smaller space, there is no slurry separation machine, and it offers more easy control than open shell phase. So this is about the earth pressure balance method. So we will stop here and we will continue in the next lecture. Thank you.